Kirby, that's a name you should know. Kirby, 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 he's the star of the show.
I am the #1 Kirby Air Ride fan. Everyone else is a dirty, rotten liar. I literally put it as a long shot on my Switch 2 wish list, and then I saw it on the Switch 2 Direct, and I lost my shit. And now we've gotten the full Kirby Air Ride Direct, which was a glorious 45 minutes of heaven. It is time for me to ramble about Kirby Air Ride for approximately
7 minutes and 45 seconds.
There's so much I want to talk about this game. Everything looks so goddamn good, but I guess we'll start with the general vibe and branch off from there. This game really feels like Sakurai said, you guys liked Air Ride, so I'm just gonna make it again and add like 3 things, tops. And it's literally perfect. This is everything I could have wanted for a second game in a series that has one game 20 years ago. Everything about it is so good, and it's dripping with the original charm of the first game. The UI sounds are almost exactly the same, sounds that are ingrained in my mind. But the UI itself is a much more modern look. It's a lot closer to Smash Ultimate, which makes sense because that's also Sakurai's baby. I just learned that the UI is actually designed by Michiko Sakurai, which means that yes, this married couple is behind absolute peak. There's so many little touches that make this game as perfect as it could be. I mean, looking at the UI itself, somebody pointed this out. Look at the beginning of race changes of the UI. Everything is stationary, and then once the race starts, all the UI features angle in a little bit to give you that sense of initial speed. And they stay there for the rest of the race. It's such a little touch, but it's just another thing that makes this game feel so fast and exhilarating and chaotic and perfect. And speaking about fast and exhilarating and chaotic and perfect, Air Ride. Air Ride looks so good. Oh god, the Air Ride, the basic race looks so good. When I first played Kirby Air Ride, like the main game, I really only played it for City Trial, and Air Ride was a fun treat, and Top Ride was there also. And they took that to heart, because there's 2 modes that they've shown so far, Air Ride and City Trial. I think there's probably going to be like a story mode or something based on the teaser, but we'll get to that. But hey, they said Top Ride, never heard of her. That game mode sucks. And Air Ride looks so much better. Again, I liked Air Ride already, like just the racing mode. I liked that mode, but this version of the mode, oh my god, the catch-up ideas are so good and will even out so many playing fields. The idea that like you can draft people at a distance because they leave stars behind, and if you hit somebody, you get a small boost, so you're incentivized to hit everything you can to get that small boost to sprint past the competition. This looks so fast. The game is so fast that they have a slow down the game option. I'm so excited. Somebody summed this up perfectly as, this isn't a racing game, it's a fighting game on a racetrack, and I fully agree, and I cannot wait for it. Not to mention how beautiful everything looks. I mean, look at these racetracks. Every single one they've shown is an absolute treat to the eyes. The ocean one they showed the full thing of is crazy. I can't believe Kirby is Moses and just parts the sea. But this autumn one, I forget what it is in the booth, but like, the name is on the screen. This might be my favorite race course visually I've ever seen. This entire thing is like my vibe and aesthetic, bottled and given to me as a drink. I cannot wait for this game. But that's not even to mention the game mode that I and most other people are so excited for. They brought back City Trial. And not only did Sakurai say, I know you guys like City Trial, so we're bringing it back, he gave us a larger map and 16-player races. One of the things about City Trial that always felt a little empty is you're just playing with 3 other people, because it's a 4-player game. But it was fine, because City Trial's peak. But now it's City Trial, but bigger, and with 16 people. There's so many people to play City Trial with. You're gonna see people every 3 seconds. This is gonna be so chaotic. And then, the idea that there's 4 options to pick from, you just pick the mini game you want to do at the end, and you do that mini game. That's such a smart idea. I thought it was a vote at first, and it can be a vote, it can be random. There's so many choices, I'm losing track. There's so many ways to play this, because it can be random, it can be a choice, or it can be a vote. But I love the possibility that it's a choice, because not only can you have like a random amount of people you're going up against, they even showed in the direct, if you're the only person that picks one, you just win. You just win. That's so funny that Kirby just looks left, looks right, and goes, damn, I won. And that's it. And, you know, I did just realize that since there's 4 winners, technically it's the same amount of winners as the first game. Because he mentioned if there's 16 people, it's rough that only 1 person can win. But since there's 4 games in the traditional, like in the one they want you to do, you pick your race, you pick your minigame and you do that. Since there's 4 of them and 16 players, there's 4 winners of 16 players. That's 1 in 4 again. Sakurai, you've done it again. This game looks so good. God, and like I said, there's like almost a tease for a pseudo story mode, because at the end of the trailer, we got a teaser for this new enemy, and I'm saying new because, oh my god, Kirby fans need to stop being so fucking annoying for 5 seconds. Kirby fans shut the fuck up challenge, level difficulty impossible. Every single goddamn post I've seen of this game has people in the comments being like, I can't believe they didn't recognize Dark Matter. Motherfucker, he looks nothing like Dark Matter. You saw a shadowy character and went, that's gotta be Dark Matter. Like, okay, could it be Dark Matter? Possibly. It could be Dark Matter. But if it is, it's a redesign. These are 2 different motherfuckers. So, like, the idea that people are, instead of being like, hey, that kind of looks like Dark Matter, but instead smugly going, I can't believe these people don't know Dark Matter. You need to look up in your Kirby lore. I'm sorry? That's a different character! Okay, God, I've been so busy talking about the modes, I didn't even talk about, like, the new additions. The fact that, like, yes, a lot of the the machines are returning, but there's new kinds. There's chariot and tank. Oh my god. The chariots look so cool. I think they might be my favorite ones, but at the same time, the tank style are really interesting. The idea that, like, you charge and you don't turn, but when you release, you turn sharply to where you're directing. It's kind of like the Swerve Star, the one that stops and you turn and then goes. It's like the Swerve Star, but like good, and that's really interesting. Or the fact that you can play as like so many characters, and I'm sure they've only revealed like less than half, because look at this character selection screen. Look how much room we have. There's gotta be more characters here, and I cannot wait to see what else they've added. So far, of the roster they've shown, I'm torn, because part of me just wants to play as Cappy or Chef Kawasaki because they're so silly. But the characters have individual specials, and King DDD's special is a massive jet. It's a racing game. I want the massive jet. What are we talking about here? So I might be a King DDD main, but I'm not sure yet. No, everything looks so good. And the fact that each of the characters have different stats, so they adjust how the stars work, and the fact that they knew that depending on the course, you're gonna want different stats, so that you pick the course first, and then you pick your character and cart, is so smart. And also it's just nice to see Sakurai again. He gives such good presentations. He's so like personable. Not the parasocial, but I just love that guy. I don't even know if this is long enough to put mid-rolls in. Doesn't really matter. Oh, it looks so good. I need this game in my veins. I've started playing Kirby Air Ride Original on an emulator just to tide me over. It looks so good. But yeah, we'll be playing it day one. You can watch this video if you want my reaction. RyeTwost second channel on YouTube. You know, stay toasty.